Beyond Shaq Fu. Not that new one that looks pretty dope. No, I'm talking the old one. It's 8-bit, you little shit, that's right, punk. Just rage and quit, I don't care, don't give a fuck. It is time for me to go level up. It's 8-bit, you little shit, that's right, punk. Just rage and quit, I don't care, don't give a fuck. It is time for me to go level up. The man, the myth, the legend, the Mongolian maestro himself, motherfucking Shaquille O'Neal. Like a lot of other basketball legends, the media just wanted to see them test the waters and see anything else they could do that wasn't just sports. And guess what? A lot of the times, they wasn't good at it. Shaq has been in some classic movies before, like Kazam. How do you not remember Kazam? And how can we forget his fire-ass mixtapes that Shaq calls his rap albums? And naturally, video games was gonna be the next step. And that's how we got the original Shaq Fu on both the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. Since I've been doing a lot of Nintendo stuff lately, let's give Sega a chance, shall we? And I was just so excited to do a review of this, I actually went ahead and got the physical copy of it. Why? Because I'm fucking insane.
Is he nuts? No, he's insane!
Yeah, just look at that box art. But then we get to the cartridge. I mean, damn! It's one thing for the players to be on steroids before they play basketball, but fuck, this damn cartridge got roid rage. And no, your eyes ain't playing games with you. This was made by Electronic Arts themselves, EA.
EA Sports. It's in the game!
I fucking love Enforcer of Justice is like the little tagline they got. Fucking Shaq with his posing on this box. Shaq brings his awesome skill and size to this multi-world fighting game. As Shaq, use your lightning-fast shuriken and other martial art techniques to prevail over 11 intensely evil warriors in enforcement of justice. Fucking, they love this fucking enforcement of justice thing. They use it 3 times on this fucking box. Twice on the back, once in front. Or choose any of the 12 warriors and fight head-to-head. Summon Voodoo's bone-shattering earthquake. Rebound with Raj's shockwave sword. Or lash out with Set's terrifying mummy rap. Scores of secret powered moves to discover and master. Awesome animation from the designers of Flashback. Destroy your opponent with special power moves. Choose Shaq or one of the 11 other interdimensional martial artists. Tournaments, duel, and story mode. Battle against the computer or go head-to-head with another player. I just gotta say, battle against the computer sounds like a fucking heavy metal group. Sounds like some like Rage Against the Machine shit. Alright, let's talk about the game. So Shaq is walking through his local Chinatown, you know, as you do, as he comes across this old man who tells him that he's gotta go on this rescue mission and save the world. Or something. He's gotta do this by going around and kicking some bad guy ass and using his Shaq Fu. And here we get to the gameplay. It's a fighting game similar to Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. As for enemies, you got a couple of furries, Halle Berry as Catwoman, The Mummy starring Tom Cruise, Aladdin, and a couple of others. Graphics ain't too bad, and it's actually one of the better things on the game. As for the controls, that's a totally different story. That seems to be one of the main problems people have with this game. I hear that it's a lot worse on the SNES version.
Controls are mutilated. Fucking atrocious.
Well, no matter how many times I tried with the crap controls, nothing happens. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna mash buttons and hope for the best.
They're especially unresponsive when you're trying to execute a special move, and most of the time, you find yourself trying to get close enough to your opponent to hit him. You just end up jumping all around until the clock runs out.
But for my Sega Genesis version, however, the game's kinda easy. I mean, even without special moves. I don't know, maybe it's like a glitch or something, but I found that if you just spam the C button on your controller, the enemies go down pretty fucking easy. I really don't know how this shit happened. I don't know. Maybe I got lucky. Maybe it was a glitch. I don't know. Now, if we could take a step back from the game and look at something different, did you know there's 2 different websites dedicated to this game? One is trying to conserve all the copies out there, and one's trying to destroy all the existing copies out there. Fuck, even Shaq himself said the game sucks.
Am I making another Shaq Fu? Alright, I admit. The first Shaq Fu was terrible.
And really, I don't know if I can say this is an awful fucking game. I mean, it's bad. It's incredibly fucking stupid. And it was clearly just trying to exist on the hype of both a famous basketball player and the fighting game genre that was everywhere in the 90s. And as for the controls, at least with my copy, it's just too easy. I mean, it's just like, you jump, and then you hit the C button a couple of times, and then do that like 2 times a level and you win. But you know, this game is stupid, but it's kind of a funny stupid. I mean, it's a fighting game with Shaq in it. But hey, as shitty as the original Shaq Fu is, we can at least give the sequel some praise. That's right, Shaq Fu: A Legend Reborn is fucking lit. With great graphics, badass gameplay, this is a fucking good game. So forget the OG 90s version on both Genesis and SNES, play this fucking game.
Would you be willing to suck your mom?
Oh, by the way, y'all, I just want to let you know I have an upcoming podcast. It's going to be called Swig Talk, and I'm going to be interviewing some people on the internet, so look forward to the first episode coming later this month, y'all.
Let's green egg